The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
So I really do feel like we are in Amberland. Like, it's not Wonderland, but it's Amberland at this point in time because, Amber is just ruling the land. That's just what it is. So we're going to call it Amberland. As of right now, anytime Amber comes up on screen, it's her land. Let's go.
So they just,
This is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know.
Amber, are you serious? Amber has to go. Amber has a meeting she cannot miss. You got to get there, and the traffic is crazy right now, Amber.
I told you not to bring her. This is for the podcast, so you gotta miss the fitting.
I'm sorry. It doesn't matter if you told her not to bring me or not. I'm letting Amber know that she has a meeting she has to get to.
Ernestine, this is not about you. This is
Okay,
about
look,
our podcast.
I gotta go. FaceTime me.
Yes,
I don't
please
know
get
where
there.
Alicia
We'll
is
FaceTime
or
you.
next.
Yeah.
Oh, Amber's got to go. And Shayla upset. I don't really care much, really and truly, though. To be very honest, I don't really care for Shayla or Ernestine. So I'm going to be honest with you. When they get carried at each other, I really don't care. Because I think both of them are like snakes, you know what I mean? So I don't really care for any of them at all. So, it doesn't matter to me.
So you can't wait just a few more minutes, Amber. You're seriously gonna leave the fitting?
Yes, I have to go.
Amber, I'll try this stuff before you bring the same.
Okay, yes.
No, Amber. What are we gonna do about our shoe?
Shayla, she has to go.
Tomorrow. She'll get the dress. It'll be fine.
She has to go.
You're gonna leave us with Ernestine?
I'm sorry, Shayla. You're only in here because of me, because of Ernestine.
Okay, Ernestine.
Yeah, but Ernestine, hold on, Ernestine. The people in podcast though, so you can't really rule the people in podcast though, because it's really their podcast. So if they had known that, you were going to be an issue for them, them wouldn't call you. I don't think they would have called you if they didn't know that. You know what I mean? They would have called you. So making it seem as though like, you're giving them a job or you're giving them something because I think they're paying for everything. So all right.
So
I didn't even know you would be a part of this in any way. Like, we need Amber to be here. She has to try on her dress.
I'm going to try it on for her. How about that? Okay,
Y'all are not even the same size. You don't have the
No, we
same
are.
aesthetic.
We're the same size. It's fine.
And it's okay. We can just FaceTime Amber. It'll be all right.
No, this is not how it's, this is so unorganized.
I know,
like,
but
this
the
is an
girls are
issue
not.
for
The
me.
girls are not even here.
First of all, the girls aren't even here, and I pulled strings to get us this appointment, and your people aren't here. So.
And now Amber is not here. So how are we gonna know how we all look in the dresses if
Well,
half
they're
the
not
group
going to
is not
take.
here?
They're not going to take.
So, you know what also is funny, and she's not here, is Delicia. Always talking about the other girls and how unprofessional they are. But no, she's not around to do the fitting. So it's very interesting how she's not here. But she always, make it look as though she's trying to be the leader of the podcast. See? This is what I was talking about this morning with Delicia. When she tries to pull off, as well again, let me give her some flack. When she tries to pull off, like she's the most organized, she's not into the foolishness, she's trying to get things done, but then when Shayla needs her, she's not available. It's a travesty, please.
To the entire party is here. So at this point, I feel like there's no
Really?
appointment. Yes,
Oh,
they're waiting for us.
Is this Red Lobster?
Oh,
like, what,
no.
Why can't they
Okay,
take off? I'm
okay.
confused. So if you pull some
If it's what? Red Lobster? What do you mean for Red Lobster? Where the box go? I can't, man. What do you mean if this is Red Lobster? No, it's not Red Lobster. What is going on here? Like, what really is happening? You know what? This podcast is a disaster. Podcast room can't get finished. The podcast girls them can't get together. And, Amber is doing what she's doing. You know what, though? I would say this, Amber fans. In all fairness, I didn't want her to do this podcast anyway because I felt like she was wasting her time doing all of this, honestly. Right, so, and at the end, I really don't care. I just don't want her to act as though, she really wants to do it. But I didn't think there was no need to add her to the podcast, but she thinks that there's a need to add herself. So that's what that was.
Can we just try on our dresses now? Like, why'd you let Amber leave? This is really important to us.
Well, I actually was just really pulling a string for Amber, but since you wouldn't have this little nasty attitude, I don't have to do anything
first
for
of
you.
all,
right.
do not put your finger in my face. I don't have a nasty attitude. What do you?
Point up my finger at them two. If a pin point my finger at your face, look here. Don't make Shayla get upset. Because Iman has not been around to massacre the pum pum. So don't make the woman get upset, Ernestine, please. Jeez.
Talking about Ernestine.
Listen, I totally understand tensions are high right now. We trying to figure out what we're doing for this photo shoot. Okay, but it's going to work out. Again, thank you so much, Ernestine.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Thank
I
you,
don't know,
Tamara.
I'ma maybe
I'm just gonna
call
talk to them and see
Delicia. Yeah, and see
what they can
Lauren.
put together for us.
You know what? You know what? Tamara really is blooming. Let me just say, Tamara is blooming. Little by little, I'm watching her. Every now and again, she does some little things, but she's blooming. Because I saw her today checking Wayne, and it was really a cool check. Like, the check was a really good check for check Wayne to tell her not to call him. Because, of course, Anthony must have called him and was saying some things with him sassy self over his I'm going to give her some credit because she's been moving a little bit different. I noticed that she's been standing up a little bit more for herself. So, in other words, she's growing. I'm starting to see the growth in the character. She don't look as timid anymore, and she allow things to happen. Then she kind of get it into check, and I like that about her. I like that she's starting to do that. That's what I want to see from Tamara. Don't make them girl run over you, man. Come on now. Come on. Don't make them run over you.
Since Lauren and Delicia are not here yet, but they kind of do appointments by like everyone just has to be here because if they come and then they have to take more time to show them around, we might bleed into someone else's appointment. So I'll just talk to them and see.
Okay.
Let me know if Delicia and Lauren are showing up or not. But I'm gonna talk to the team.
Okay.
This is a disaster.
It really is.
How are we gonna find our dresses for the shoot? We don't have that much time. Like, why is everybody else putting the podcast last?
Because they have other things, Shayla. They have other things going on. You are the only one that only have this going on. So then put the podcast last and then put them other businesses first, as they should do. You know, you just don't have another business. You know, you pump them out of business because Iman not around. Anthony no have Delicia, so you're not really able to sell no pum pum to him either. So that now. But you have other men in my comments who will buy some pum pum from you. Them perfectly fine with getting some front. So if you want to sell it, I'm messing around, friends. Point of the matter is this: Shayla has nothing else going on. That's what the deal is, okay? And I'm not the one that's making her sell whatever she's selling. I didn't do it, friends.
And why were you late?
I was at the dance studio and I had a little run-in, so. But I'm not that late.
Will you call them, please?
Okay,
'Cause I can't deal with this right now.
Okay.
Okay. Like I said, I'm very impressed with the Honeypot. The Honeypot girl character is starting to. I've seen a couple skits with her today. I love the skit with her checking with. Love it. Wasn't able to talk on it because, of course, I couldn't talk on too many skits. But I love the skit. I love what she's doing so far. I like how she's talking to Denisha. Yeah, I mean, and her speech with Denisha is very firm, very straight. You don't know only already. Like straightforward people. So I'm really, I'm impressed with how the Honeypot girl is moving recently. She's not taking anything from anybody at all, and she's really like taking control of the situation. I must say that. I just want to say that to you. She's becoming the winner in that regard for me. Okay? That's all I gotta say. On to Ernestine and the rest of them, I don't care. Yeah, whatever happened to them, happened to them. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to you all soon.